not Gabby Douglas.
No, you are not.
Your name's Emily.
Of course, they didn't work, and I got water all in my eyes. And then I was like, ow, ow, please! I think I would poop my pants.
I have 64 gigabytes of RAM in my Dell computer.
You know?
I wouldn't.
How you gonna have babies?
With me. Hey. Hey. My name's Mia.
And my name is Emily.
And this is Almost Adults. So, welcome back to this week's episode of our podcast. And this week we're going to be talking all about hobbies.
Yeah, we have a very special guest this week. And when I say special, I mean like really special. Like super duper special. It's my boyfriend, Nathan.
Hi! I'm the boyfriend. It's me. I'm Nathan. Hello.
Anyway, that was Nathan. And we decided to invite him on the podcast because he claims to have many, many hobbies. What do you have to say about that, Nathan?
Okay, let's be real. I don't have that many hobbies.
Wrong.
No,
You
not
do.
wrong.
You do.
No, I just get very obsessive about them for like 2 weeks at a
You
time.
literally said today that you have so many hobbies and you've had to cut things out because you don't have enough time for all of them in your life.
Boom roasted.
Listen. That's okay, but
You just
yes.
got caught in a lie.
No.
So hear me out. You have a hobby of lying?
I mean, maybe.
Yes, he does.
I'm good at it.
He tells me I'm pretty every day.
That's not a lie. Actually, it is, because you're gorgeous.
So, Nathan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I'm a junior. I'm an exercise science major with an entrepreneurship minor. I will never use my major. Probably not. Anyway, I am from small town Concord, less than 200 people. I lived under a rock for my entire life. I'm 21, but I don't drink. And yeah, I have hobbies. And I'm a nerd. And I play video games. And that's it. That's what I do. That's me. Hi.
So, a loser.
No, because I have a gorgeous girlfriend.
So, Nathan, tell us, like, the first hobby that you ever had.
All right, my first hobby was definitely playing video games. My brother's 11 and a half years older than me, and so when I was coming out the womb, you know, after I tried to hang myself with the umbilical cord, my brother shoved a Game Boy in my hands and was like, hey, what?
I almost did that, too. My dad had to cut the umbilical cord on my neck because I was blue.
Bro, dude, I was purple.
Why are we, like, the same?
That's why we're meant to be together.
Aw.
Anyway, I picked up Pokemon, and I was like, yo, these little monster things are kind of cool, and I never stopped playing. And so now I collect cards, and I'm broke.
So now you're a nerd.
No.
Yes.
I prefer the term geek. Okay.
That's arguably worse.
It is worse. We were
Okay.
discussing it the other day, and he was like, I think it's worse than nerd. It's geek.
I'm
And explain
sorry.
why you thought you were a geek.
I don't remember, okay? I'm going to be honest. So nerd sounds like mathematics and science, right? Like,
I have 64 gigabytes of RAM in my Dell computer.
you know? And a geek's like, I like anime, you know? And I'm neither. I'm a little bit of both.
You like a little bit of anime, though.
Like the tiniest bit. Like the weird ones. But like not the weird ones.
10 times worse when you're like, no, I'm not weird. I'm not like the bad geek. I like the weird anime.
I don't like the weird ones, okay? I like Avatar. It's not an anime, but it's close.
No, I was about to say, you literally told me that Avatar is not anime. So you're
it's
lying.
not. No, but that's like my style. Okay, anyway, no. Frick you.
That was really bratty.
I don't care. You called me weird.
You call yourself weird.
Shut up.
So is
okay,
this gonna
Emily, what was your favorite hobby?
Gee, I don't know.
Or not favorite hobby? What?
Like my first, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really know. I feel like I don't have as many hobbies as you guys. I would probably though say that I started watching sports pretty early in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I played basketball when I was like in preschool. That was like probably the biggest thing was basketball. And I would wake up every like Saturday morning and watch college football with my dad. So I'd probably say sports / basketball. It's still my favorite. So what was yours, Mia?
I would probably say mine was definitely like coloring. I can remember I had one of those little like not a lap desk, but one of those, it was like plastic, like y'all have in the room.
Yeah.
Whatever those are called. What are those called?
They're like table, like
yeah, one of those. I can remember.
like lap tables.
Whatever. I can remember
That
having
sounds
one
really
of those.
nasty.
And
That's what they called me in high school.
A lap table?
Amen.
What you doing with a lap table?
That's for you to find out.
Oh. Anyway. Go on.
anyway, I had one of those, and I can remember I had a basket full of coloring books, and so I would bring the little table desk, whatever you want to call it, out, and then I would sit in my floor for like hours and just sit there and color in my coloring books.
What I think is kind of crazy, though, is, like, the 3 hobbies that we all talked about are probably, like, our biggest ones still. Because,
Yes.
like, you color all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You're obsessed with Pokemon cards.
Listen. No, yeah.
Like, yeah, and it's your most probably expensive hobby, too.
Okay, I don't know about that one because I have spent thousands on my gaming setup.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking, like, Pokemon cards, like, right now is like, probably, like, what you're spending the most money on at the moment.
So, okay, when I was getting my gaming setup set up, I was spending every dollar I had buying a desk, buying monitors, buying games, all that fun stuff. And so I dished a whole lot of money into it at the beginning. So I don't really have to pay for much now. But now that I'm into Pokemon cards and the prices are sky high, I'm spending too much every single week. And so it's absolutely my most expensive hobby at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's racking up quick.
Yeah, and then also with mine, like, with basketball and everything, like, I'm obsessed. Like, right now it's March, so best time of the year, March Madness. And also, I mean, I'm not now, but I came to college to be a sports media major, whatnot, and decided not to do that anymore because they make zilch.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wanting to be a sports media major, I'm sorry, I support you, but don't do it.
You could do exercise science. You
And
get
not
to-
even use it.
Listen, it's fun because one of my assignments was doing push-ups.
But you don't do anything.
You do push-ups?
I had to video you doing like 3 different exercises yesterday.
Oh, that was terrible.
It was like, what are the agonist and antagonist muscles?
We had to go to the gym, and I had to video him explaining how to do little like exercises.
And my 5'7" self was terrified because there's a lot of big people in there.
But you looked great.
Okay.
Mia's like batting her eyes, looking angry at us at the moment, if you didn't know, because you can't see us.
This is a podcast. Audio
Yes.
only.
Yeah.
ASMR.
One of the biggest hobbies I had when I was little, though, that I can't say I do now, is I played with American Girl dolls. I had 2 of them. I had one that was like a look like you, or however you say that. And then I had the American Girl of the Year, Sage. And she was
Yeah.
like a painter and stuff.
I watched that movie.
Yeah, we have a lot of the American Girl doll movies. We had like McKenna and Leah and Sage and Grace
Mm-hmm.
with Olivia Rodrigo before
Yes.
she was famous.
Wasn't she the one that like went and was like French or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
her family was French and she went on that baking show.
Yes. I remember I loved McKenna because I went on a kick of like gymnastics for some
I
reason.
think every little girl went on a kick of gymnastics.
I thought that I was like Gabby Douglas, bro. I wanted to be Gabby Douglas so bad when I grew up. I am not Gabby Douglas.
No, you are not.
Your name's Emily.
Correct.
But no, I loved my American Girl dolls, and I played with them like a lot longer than most people did. Like I played with my dolls until I was like 13 or 14.
Ha! Weirdo.
See, my cousin did the same thing. Like she collected them.
I didn't collect them because it's like 100 or over per doll.
Her grandma bought them.
Yeah, I would get them for like Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I had like a bunch of Our Generation, which is like the Target brand of those. I had like the kitchen and the horse, and then I had the American Girl doll bed, and then I had the cutest little table and chair set that looked like flowers, and that was from Home Goods.
Interesting.
But no, I loved my American Girl dolls, and they're up in my closet, and sometimes I'll get them out and brush their hair.
See, what I had was Barbies.
I had a lot of
went
Barbies
crazy
too.
over Barbies. I had tons of them. Most of the time, they would be naked because I would take a bath and play with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I like them to go swimming and stuff and be mermaids with me because I like to be a mermaid in any type of water because I love water
Mm-hmm.
so much. I'm so ready for summer so I can be a fish again.
No, literally. I also had a ton of Build-A-Bears, and one of my Build-A-Bears had a swimsuit and a towel and goggles. So, what what to do with these goggles than to put them on my own head when I'm maybe 6 and get in the bath with them.
As one does.
Put these Build-A-Bear goggles on my head, over my eyes. Of course, they didn't work, and I got water all in my eyes. And then I was like, ow, ow, please. But that's what I did.
So I only had one Build-A-Bear, and it's kind of tragic because my parents were like, we're not buying you these because they're so expensive. And so for my birthday, like, I think I was 8 or 9. I'm not really even sure. It doesn't matter. But I went and got one, and I had like I think it was like a blue sequins top and a black skirt. And I wanted to put What Makes You Beautiful, like the song in the bear.
Mm-hmm.
They did not put that song in there. It was Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Oh.
Yes.
Still a banger though.
It's still a good song.
Yeah, but why not the song you want?
Exactly. I didn't realize it until like I got back and I was like, this is not the song I picked. And it had a chocolate smelling scent on its butt. I don't know why I put it on its butt. I thought I was going to put it like in its hand or something.
I never got any of that. I just got like the bear. I never got the thing that
because
makes a
Your
noise.
butt never smelled like chocolate?
Mine does all the time.
She's
How would
right.
you know?
I told her.
This has to stop.
This is a joke.
Yeah.
No, but
winking.
okay, the only thing is like my mom and them never bought me one, and so they were like, this is your one and done. Get me one.
I had 3 at least. The first one I ever got was just a regular bear, and its name was Sandy after the dog in Annie. And then the second one I got was a dog, and its name was Ruffy. And my parents always tell me that Sandy was supposed to be a boy, but the outfit I got him in was a Hannah Montana tank top and jean skirt with a Hannah Montana wig. So I think Sandy was always a girl because then Ruffy was a boy and they would be together.
So you're saying the dog was trans?
No, and Sandy is the bear.
Are you? So the bear was trans?
No, I just think my parents are wrong. And then I have a white bunny with flowers all over it. And I think her name was just Flower Bunny. Like, that one was not
That
original
is-
at all.
That's
You're
so
so
creative.
creative.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Bro. It's like we're together or something.
Because Ruffy, the dog, had this Prince outfit. And also, I would pretend, especially when my foot was smaller when I was little, I would put their shoes on and walk around my house. My Build-A-Bear shoes.
You know, I had this one Barbie doll that was oh my gosh, what do you call it? Oh, a Razorback cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I thought she was the most beautiful thing ever.
I think I had one of those.
Did you have any dolls?
I can't say that I did, no. But I had my fair share of stuffed animals.
I had action figures.
Oh, dude, I had so
I
many
didn't.
action
I
figures.
played with some good Justice League action figures.
No, dude, listen. I get the action figures that their elbows had to bend. If their elbows didn't bend, I didn't want them. And what I would do is I'd take them out to this concrete slab behind my house, right? And I put them things through war, okay? I had my lighters, I had my firecrackers, I had my hammers. And those guys would, like, go through a minefield, and I'd burn their foot off. And then, like, rocks would fall off a cliff, and I'd smash them with a hammer. And it's like those guys would come out losing limbs.
You sound like you're just Sid from Toy Story.
Bro, that makes so much sense.
No, I do not look like that. I could bust my head.
You don't look like it, but you act like Sid.
I don't. That's really rude, okay? I didn't just destroy action figures. I destroyed Hot Wheels, too.
I was about to say, what else did you destroy?
Young women's hearts.
That's a lie.
No.
You were lucky getting me.
That's truth. That's the truth. I was too scared to talk to you for like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My hobby was stalking you from a distance.
That's creepy.
TBH, that
we
sounds
were
like...
going to talk about unusual hobbies, so I guess stalking someone
That's
is kind
number
of,
one.
you know.
TBH, that's kind of what some of the storylines I would play with my Barbies in, because obviously they were always like single mothers whose husbands had like left them, or the older sister whose parents were like crap.
You created that in your head?
Yes. Is that not what your dolls did? Because this is like
No.
a universal experience on TikTok that I'm seeing.
I fear mine just were like, oh, I like this guy. He's cute. Let me get ready for a date. Or, oh my gosh, let me go on a drive in my Malibu, like, Corvette thing.
Oh no, mine would be like,
Yeah.
mine would be like, ugh, I'm this older sister, but my parents are absolute crap, and my siblings are like babies, and so I have to make all of the money, and I have to take care of them. Or I had 2 Ken dolls, maybe more, but they would always be like horrible and they would like go off and work all the time, and so the mom would have to take care of everyone, and she just hated her husband.
I fear my childhood was a little too much like that with my parents' divorce, so I wanted it to be happy, so I made up other scenarios that weren't like my life.
If I'm Sid with toys and like destroying toys, she's Sydney with destroying relationships of Barbies.
Who's Sydney?
It's like Sydney, the female version. Never mind.
That was stupid.
Listen,
Brother.
if you were smart, you get it.
Seeing as how neither of us got it.
And we're smart. You're just
Oh,
stupid.
you're smart. Okay. Fourth wall break, real quick. We walked into the studio, right? There's a computer sitting on the desk, and my lovely girlfriend with a high IQ of room temperature, she wiggles the mouth, doesn't go on. Hey, I'll kill you. Monitor doesn't turn on, and she's like, it's broken. Why did it not work? And I was like, did you turn it on? And she said, yeah, I turned it on. Did you turn it on? No. I asked Miss Mia. I was like, hey, where's the PC in here? And she's like,
Oh, we don't have one.
excuse me?
Okay.
What?
Okay, I was busy doing one of my other favorite hobbies, tending to my farm on hay day. So you can leave me alone. I was trying to collect my eggs.
Listen, I'm not used to all of this in here, okay? I just understand when it's on how to hit record, okay? I didn't know. All I know is the monitor and how to turn it on, and I did that.
And also, that has never ever happened to either of us before.
Literally. So how are we supposed to know that that PC over there is just that tiny box that has a power button on the back?
How are you supposed to know that the monitor was supposed to have something to run into it to turn on? That's crazy.
I'm so sorry that we don't know everything about your geek stuff.
Hear me out. New hobby, we kill Nathan.
That is a terrible hobby. That's not
I
sustainable.
would be down for that, but also I'd be really sad later on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
How you gonna have babies?
With me.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Explain the anatomy. I took human A&P.
Nope.
I took human A&P.
Nope.
Did I cheat? Yes. Does that matter? No.
We can do like what JoJo Siwa has done and
Go crazy and make terrible music videos?
I guess get a donor or whatever and already have her babies like mixed and ready and in her freezer like ready to go.
They're
like
not in
meal
her
prepping.
freezer, per se.
They're
in
in
the-
the basement.
No, they're in like a doctor's
But technically
medical
it's hers.
freezer. Yes, but it's not her freezer. They're not in her kitchen currently.
That would be crazy if they were.
Would you like me to put my kids
Did
in
you
the freezer
see what
for
she was
you?
wearing at the iHeartRadio award thing?
Yes, it was awful. That's another one of my hobbies, stalking celebrities. Not so much stalking, but just
Stalking
knowing
them.
everything about them.
That's crazy.
That's fair. I don't think I do that though. Like if I see it on TikTok, I'm like,
No,
I
I
stalk
like
more people that are around me.
I look up like celebrity news and stuff.
Like,
oh my gosh, that's so true. You do,
I
though.
will notice any little thing about any like person's change in their profile pictures or
Mhm.
like their posts
Yes,
or
you will.
anything. I notice everything and then I call everything before.
You'll be
it
like,
even
"Oh my
happens."
gosh, I saw that this person wasn't in this person's post, and then I went and looked and they unfollowed each other, and so and so deleted all the pictures of this person or that person, so I guess they're like broken up."
I'm just too good at it. I'm just okay.
And I'll be over there like, "Oh,
I'm just so observant about the most like unimportant things. But like the important things, I'm not observant about.
mm-hmm.
Like I'll be in church and I will notice everything going on in there. Like I'll notice anyone having like the move of God in there and then someone's like on their phone like just scrolling trying to check their fantasy football team. Like everything.
Their fancy football team?
Did I say fantasy or fancy?
You said fancy.
Anyway,
Fancy football team.
I'm sorry that I
Is that where
messed
they
up on
play
that.
in tutus?
Yes. Have you ever watched the game plan?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. So why don't we just talk a little bit about all the hobbies we have? I know Nathan mentioned quite a few of his, but you only mentioned like one of yours, didn't you, or did you?
Yeah, I said basketball/sports.
But what are some other hobbies that you have?
I love watching a good show,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also like get on a kick of shopping. Like I've always loved shopping,
Mm-hmm.
but like when I'm like into it, like online shopping, and then I'm like, okay, I have to go shopping. Like I actually called my mom today and was like, hey, we need to go shopping during spring break because I have no clothes for summer because I'm wanting to go for like a new vibe, you know.
I
in
have
the
no
summer.
clothes. Your clothes were in my closet last semester.
No summer clothes, okay? I have way too many sweatshirts. But I can't wear sweatshirts in the summer for very long. Only like at night, so.
You would try.
I do try, but I don't succeed because I sweat so bad. So I'd probably say like shopping, sleeping is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I love taking me a good nap.
I love sleeping, but you don't know how to take a short nap though. You're like, oh, I'm gonna lay down for a nap, and then you wake up 4 or 5 hours later.
the best naps though.
That's
When you
not a
wake-
nap.
you wake
That's
up-
just sleeping.
You wake up with your pants like to your knees. Like, are they called like platoons or something? Platoons, right?
No, pantaloons.
Pantaloons.
I thought
Platoons.
Platoon is like a boat, is it not?
yeah, it's like a boomy bam bam thing, right?
I guess so. Anyway, something the forefathers used to look like. I think so.
Forefathers?
Yeah, like George
You have
Washington.
4 dads?
No.
I understood what she meant.
Yeah. Anyway. And then I'd probably say running too. I love to run, especially like when,
Away from the problems?
yes, when my brain no goodly on mentalness, it's like I run away from it, which is probably not healthy, but also it does help me be more healthy because I run.
And you try and go to the sketchy parts of town by yourself at night.
I don't go to any sketchy places, and I don't go at night.
Yeah, because we yell at you if you try.
I have never tried to go at night.
That's so false. Miss me.
What?
He's yelling at me for saying that I go into sketchy places by myself.
At night.
It's usually not night. If anything, it's like evening.
That's the same
No,
thing.
night is like 9 p.m. Evening is like starting to get dark.
Until last week, it was night at 4 p.m.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was 6 o'clock.
Tomato, tomato.
No.
Yes.
It's also tomato.
I don't care, actually.
Potato.
Okay, I know I'm a little late, but a platoon is a subdivision of a company of soldiers.
Yo, I was right with the shooty bam
Okay,
bams.
that makes sense.
And then a pantaloon is a women's baggy trouser.
Pantaloons.
It's a baggy trouser, mate. Oh.
Have y'all seen that trend on TikTok? It's like when they're wearing the platoons and they're like
Pantaloons. Platoon is the army.
They're wearing soldiers on their pants.
pantaloons.
Pantaloons, not pantaloons.
Pantaloons.
There you go.
Pantaloons.
Shut up.
It's like it's a temporary setback.
Well, do you know what that's from?
Isn't it from Barbie?
Barbie what?
Princess and the Pauper.
Yes.
That's because that's the only movie I've ever watched.
Yes,
from
me and
Barbie.
my sisters were literally talking about that this week, and it's Preminger, the villain of that movie.
Yeah. The trend creeps me out, but
It creeps you out. It's because of their shoes.
it's just because like how they're like looking at you and it's like at a weird angle. I'm just like, there's
Well, Preminger's a creepy guy.
no, but like the people doing it. It's not like the person. It's not the character.
I know, but they're imitating the character.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like it. It's creepy. I just skip them.
You don't watch any TikToks.
Yes, I do.
You are on TikTok for hours a day, and you don't watch any videos. You watch the first half a second, and then you skip it.
I'm sorry that I don't have a long attention span.
Your attention span is in the negative.
I'm sorry.
I'll be trying to watch with you, and I'm just like, wait, stop. No.
I get bored really easily. Like, I have no patience.
That's so... Okay.
So that makes sense why I want to run. So, like, when me and Mia are like, hey, let's go on a walk, and I have to run because I get impatient. I want the walk to be over.
And when I try and teach you a video game, because you're like, oh, I want to do things with you. And I'm like, okay, let's play a video game. And you say, okay. And then you play for 4 minutes. You aren't the best at it, and so you quit.
I literally played with you yesterday for longer than 4 minutes, and I was getting better.
Because I forced your hand.
No, you didn't.
You would die. And then between respawns, which is like 2 seconds, you get on your phone and scroll on TikTok.
I'm so sorry that I'm trying. I'm trying.
And you're failing.
Anyway, I have hobbies too, guys.
Tell us about your hobbies, Mia.
Oh, really?
No,
You want to
we
know
don't care.
about my hobbies? Oh my
No.
gosh, thank you so much for asking.
No, we don't.
So, as I've said, I love to color. I have so many coloring books. I know Emily knows a few of a bit of my collection, but I have like probably 15 at home. I have so many at home. And I like markers, I like colored pencils, I like crayons, I like basically anything to do with coloring. Newest obsession is Heyday. I love Heyday.
The thing is so old.
No, it's not.
What?
I played for like 2 days. I
It's
got
so
bored,
fun.
though.
Currently, I'm on level 28, and I'm trying to save up 35,000 coins so I can get the juicer.
Heyday came out in 2012.
That's not old,
That's 13 years ago.
okay?
That's old.
That's not that old. You still play Minecraft, which came out in like 08. So
That's
Minecraft is the
so true.
greatest game
look
to ever exist.
up when Minecraft came out because I wanna know what year it came out. Look it up.
Y'all both like Minecraft, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
what are you coming at me for?
I haven't played it in a really long time.
What was that one game that you used to play, like, all the time on your...
Dress to Impress
Okay, yeah.
on Roblox.
Yes.
That's because it was the thing.
Minecraft came out 6 months before Heyday.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Look,
No way.
Minecraft, November 18th, 2011. Heyday, June 21st, 2012. So, what,
That's-
7, 8 months?
That's crazy.
Well, I hate you, so.
Okay, well, the feeling's mutual, so.
That's really bratty.
What's another one? I also just like crafts in general.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very crafty person.
Mac and cheese?
No.
You made our little
Like arts and
signs on our
crafts.
door.
Yeah, I made little, I think they're called pennant flags
Yeah.
or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they say our names on them.
They're really
So-
cutie and they match our vibe.
Yeah, I haven't told you this yet. But obviously, for where I work, we have like an Art with Heart show.
Mm-hmm.
And today, they were like, do you want to make something for the show? I was like, I didn't know we needed to. And they were like, yeah, you can if you want to. We need them back like after spring break. I was like, okay, I'll just make something while I'm home for spring break. I was like, oh,
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I've been looking on Pinterest, but I haven't really looked much because I just found out about it today. Probably something with buttons because they've been doing stuff with buttons. And good Lord, does my mom have a lot of buttons at home.
Yeah.
Because, I made those shorts with the buttons on them.
Oh, yeah. Those are really cute.
Yeah.
I wish I could do stuff like that.
Hey,
I cannot.
You just give me some shorts and also some buttons on them for
I
you.
just don't think I have any patience to do anything.
You don't. Those shorts probably took me 6 hours to make.
And see, that's why I feel like I have a hard time actually having, like, normal hobbies like some people have, I guess. Like, I don't know, like reading and stuff. I did like reading for a summer, but then I got bored of it.
I love reading.
I got so bored of it because, like, I guess I couldn't find any books that I actually liked. And so it was just really annoying. And so I just was like, I'll give it up. I'll find
My
something else.
favorite books are the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I think you would like that. They make me cry like a little baby.
I
And
don't
then
cry.
that's a topic for another day. Like I said, I like those books. And then I also really like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. That one's really good. You would hate it.
Wait, what's her name?
Addie LaRue.
Dude, there was a girl in my class in high school named Allie LaRue.
I think you've told me that before.
What's up, Allie? How you doing? You hearing this?
She's
How
not
you doing?
listening.
Hey, she could be. She's cool.
And the Mortal Instruments series. I'm obsessed with those. My friends from high school know about that. About my family. You not so much, because I don't really talk about it as much. But City of Bones, one of my favorite movies. Shadowhunters, one of my favorite shows.
See, if there's like a good movie or show about it, I'm all there.
Maybe I should make you watch Shadowhunters then.
I probably would like it. I saw it so many times on Freeform.
Ugh, it's so good.
On what?
So before there was like streaming services, there was television, like actual like channels, Dish Network. And so there was this channel called
So
Freeform.
Well, ABC
Wait,
Family.
what is a TV?
Television.
What is this channels? Like the water? Like boat channels and like
No. TV channels.
Okay, so ABC Family.
I mean, I
Did
have
you
a
have
family.
Dish or DirecTV?
No, we had off plates, yeah. Talk to me like I'm 12 again. 12? 6? 12 months.
Okay, well,
What just
ABC
happened?
Family was bought and then renamed for more of like a teen audience, and now it's called Freeform, and I don't even know if it's really a thing anymore.
No, it probably is because Dish still is going, but it's not as popular. Like
Dish is still around?
Shut up.
yes, Dish is probably still around. Dish does like internet and stuff, so yes,
Well, I mean, I know the company's around.
I'm sure Dish still has like satellite TV.
Yes, they do. We just got rid of ours a year ago.
Yeah, because some people still don't want to move over to it, which
My
Yeah.
grandparents have it.
Mm.
Old people have it.
I feel like a lot of old people have DirecTV. Still, like Maggie and them used to have it, and it was crazy. I can never understand DirecTV because we always had Dish.
Why? It's basically the same thing.
It was just so confusing because it looked different.
No, it's the same thing except the channel numbers are
See,
different.
that was another thing that had me
As
going.
someone whose dad would switch every 2 years, it's the exact same.
No, we had Dish for a little bit, but like I don't think my dad ever had like that. He
'Cause
always
then-
had illegal like movie services.
Because then
like Popcorn TV and stuff.
DirecTV has the on-demand feature, which was like before Netflix and all that got really big. You could watch movies on demand, which is basically what Netflix and like Hulu, like you're watching them on demand. But I was like, oh my gosh, I get to watch this movie right now, and it's not a DVD.
Yeah, we watched a lot of DVDs though.
Okay, there's a cop that comes into work, obviously, and the other day they were talking about VHS tapes, and they were like, do you know what that is? Obviously, I know what a VHS tape is. Y'all know what that is, right?
It's the brick
What?
thing, yeah.
What's
VHS. Are you being for real? What's a VHS?
No, what's a VHS?
It's the brick thing.
Are you being actual, like
No, what is a VHS?
like a tape? Like you had a VCR, and then you would put the VHS tape in it.
What?
Emily.
I'm just kidding. I know what it is.
Okay, thank you. Why were you doing that?
Because I thought it was really funny. I want you to explain it to me. I just wanted her to explain
That
it
wasn't
to me.
funny.
I
Because
thought it was funny.
Because the cop was like, oh, you're so young, like you don't know what that is. Obviously, I know what that is. I'm not that young.
I just started growing my beard out recently. Is that a hobby?
No.
No, that's not a hobby.
What if I like get the oils and the brushes and stuff?
I mean, you can make it one by like really like making it a self-care
Doing your
thing.
hair isn't a hobby.
Well, when you're like
Doing
actually
hair.
doing things like that, yes, it can be a hobby. Like my sister being a cosmetologist.
Well,
is
yeah, but
absolutely
like
a
if
hobby.
Nathan were to just start caring for his own, that's not a hobby.
I
But
would
if I
call it
did
a hobby if-
hers.
I would think
If you did
call it
Emily's
some-
beard,
Yes.
Don't touch my beard, bruh. Stop. I don't have any hairs there.
So what makes a hobby a hobby?
I mean, I could.
Let's get deep
I
here.
would classify it as one if like you actually like spend enough money like products and like you make it almost like a weekly thing to like tend to it.
So does a hobby require money?
so is taking a shower a hobby?
Yo, that's a great question.
So is brushing my teeth a hobby?
I don't know. What is the definition of a hobby? Like the actual like Google search definition.
This is a great question because how many of my things count as hobbies?
Yeah, are they actually hobbies or is this just something you like to do?
Out of my billions of hobbies that I have, how many more do I have that I don't classify as hobbies?
A hobby is an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure.
Yo, I shower for pleasure.
I was
The
about
hot
to
water
say,
feels
yeah.
good.
A shower is a
So
thing I do.
showering is a hobby.
Yeah, because some people don't like showering. You have to make them shower, or they have
That's
to make
crazy.
themselves.
Oh, I know. I've had to sit beside some of those people.
It's not fun.
I'm doing it right now.
Hey,
What's up?
I smell good.
I know I was there.
What?
You can't
I think you just really confused me.
I would. Never mind. It's okay.
you can't make profit from a hobby because then it's
A job.
like a job. Yeah.
But like there are some hobbies that turn into side hustles,
That's facts.
Yes, but
like photography,
okay, yes.
mowing.
Yeah.
Some people just like to mow.
I mean,
My dad does.
don't get me wrong. I love to
used
mow.
to.
I do that as my summer job. I love to mow. But I'm not just like, oh my gosh, I'm bored today. I would love to make this
Some
grass
older
shorter.
men do like that kind of stuff though.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
Like crafting too. Like my papa like does stuff with wood all the time.
I craft on Minecraft. I made a treehouse today.
Happy for you.
Dude, it looks so good. Playing modded Minecraft server, 3 friends. That's all I got. So fun.
It's okay. My only friend is Mia.
That's not true. You have others.
Like who?
Henry.
Henry is.
No, who?
I said Henry.
That's what I thought.
Henry is a weighted dinosaur.
And he's your friend. He's always there for you, and he comforts you.
That's
That's
pretty
very true.
sad.
You got Limothy.
Limothy is a branch.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're talking about
No.
Limothy. One of my hobbies is making friends out of inanimate, what's the word?
Inanimate.
Inanimate objects, like this tree branch I found along mine and girlfriend's walk. His name is Limothy Branchton, and he's currently in the back of her car, buckled up, ready to go. I found him on the walk. I took him with us, and he's our son now. We have two children.
Yes. A branch and a weighted dinosaur.
They're best friends.
They haven't met.
We should introduce them.
Wait, we
Okay,
have Lemon,
so
too.
let's get this
Oh my gosh!
back
wait,
on
we
track.
have another child, a giant 5'3" goose named Lemon. Okay, continue.
I can't believe you forgot about Lemon.
I'm so sorry.
Do y'all? I don't know if this would be like a hobby, but do y'all collect anything?
Pokemon cards.
Yes, obviously, but anything else?
I am probably the most unsentimental person. Like, not
Well, it doesn't
sentimental.
have to be a sentimental thing.
No, so, like, I don't collect anything. Like, if I keep something for too long, I throw it away.
Oh, because like I have a pressed penny collection
You would.
that I've had since I was like little. Like from like Disney, and then like if I see a pressed penny machine, you best bet I'm gonna stop at it.
That's
And there
weird.
for a little bit, I was collecting shot glasses because I thought they were little. Because I like little things, Like,
One
I
of my
used to have a
friends from high
tiny
school did
teapot.
that.
and so I'm like, oh my god. At first, I just thought they were small cups, and then
You
I found out
would.
I found out they were shot glasses. I was like, oh,
I would every time I saw one, I would act like I'm taking a shot.
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
My parents would be like, Emily, stop that.
because obviously I had a little tea set when I was little. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just a tiny cup.
Bro.
No,
One thing I would
collected-
always go to like a Razorback game or anything, and my dad would be like, "Do you want anything to like eat or anything?" And I'm like, "I just want a cold one, Dad. Just give me a brewski."
Oh my gosh.
And he would just be like, and get so mad and just shake his head, and he gets mad at me every time. But he knows I'm kidding because I don't drink. But it's always really funny just to like aggravate him a little bit.
Okay, y'all want to hear about some of the most unusual hobbies people have?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay, soap carving.
I
That
love
sounds
watching
sick,
that.
dude.
I watch that on my
is-
Facebook Reels.
Yeah. Facebook Reels is crazy. Okay, then we have duck herding.
Oh my gosh,
What
I
is
love
that?
ducks.
Like herding
you just
ducks.
heard
Yes.
You tried to do that the other day.
Oh yeah, with my friend Bill.
Beetle fighting.
That sounds like something we would do.
That sounds
And then
like
this one's not like,
arcane, dude.
I don't know if I said weird, but
Arcane.
I meant like not as common. But geocaching?
Oh my gosh, I actually did that.
What?
being so
What is
for
that
real.
like?
So I was in this like GT program in a long time ago, right? And like they made us do geocaching, and so you just go out to this random spot marked on a map, and you look for this tiny container, and it has a log, and like anyone who finds it puts their name on the log. And so I would go out to this tree, and I would look all around the tree looking for this thing. My wildest one is I was in Heber Springs, Sugarloaf Mountain, right? And there was a geocache somewhere on the mountain. I could not find it, and I went with my brother. And so I was desperate, and so I laid down on the edge of this rock, like on this giant cliff, like a lot of feet drop, right? And my brother's holding my legs, and the top half of my body is hanging off this rock, and I'm looking at the side of it trying to find it. And I never did. And that's when I gave up geocaching.
Oh.
I went 3 months strong.
So it's not like actual cash that you're finding.
No.
That's what I used to think.
It's cash, like C-H. C-A-C-H.
Got it.
Not money.
weird.
Okay, another one, cheese rolling.
What?
Like rolling wheels of cheese.
I'll roll your cheese.
Then there's ghost hunting. Do y'all believe in ghosts?
The Holy Ghost, amen.
Obviously, yes, but
See, okay. I actually have a ghost story. But I don't believe in ghosts, but this kind of gives me like the idea that I might believe in ghosts.
Mhm.
So my old house that I lived in, right? My cousins used to live in it before I did. And this old couple lived in there before they did. And so I can't remember the lady's name, but this old lady died in the house, right? And had a cat.
mm-hmm.
And the cat died as well.
Mhm.
Well, so once they died, the man moved out. And I think my cousin Sydney, she was probably like 6 at the time. And she walked into the living room and just started like talking to someone. And my uncle was in the living room and he was
Mhm.
like, Sid, who are you talking to right now? Like, and she was like, her. And like, she said the name. I can't remember who it is. And Sydney swears that she saw an old lady rocking in her wheelchair
Oh, that is really freaky.
with that.
That's called schizophrenia.
Sydney does not have schizophrenia. And then one time, my Aunt Jamie was going to bed, and this was at the same house. And it was like 2 or 3 a.m., and I think that it was the time that the woman died. The hairdryer just turned on by itself.
That's freaky.
and it freaked him out.
I don't know if I believe in ghosts per se, but they're kind of on the same line of supernatural stuff. We have this clock, not we, but there's this clock in what used to be my great grandma's house, and it's like dead, like it doesn't tick, but it would chime every time someone in our family died.
Yo, that's
Like,
kinda
I'm not
sick.
joking.
That's kind of sick.
Like, it doesn't move. Like, it would sit. I can like see it. It would sit above the rocking chairs, like the recliners and stuff. And then I've heard it chime before, cause like we were in the house right after my great grandma died, and then all of a sudden it just started chiming.
That is so creepy.
And like it had chimed before that too. That like my older family members were telling me about, and we're like, oh, like yeah, it's just like, yeah, this clock just chimes when like people die.
Dude, I don't want to believe in that stuff, but then there's stories like that, and I'm like, I just don't know about it. But I also am just like, no, I don't believe in that crap. But I also, like, there's some things. So, yeah, I just don't know. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's probably something somewhere. Like, I don't know. I feel like probably, but like I'm not gonna be over here like, dude, I was hanging out with this ghost.
Maybe we should
No,
all
yeah.
start ghost hunting together. New
Maybe.
hobby.
I think that would actually be kind of fun if we
What
did
if we
that.
just kill you?
Oh.
To see if you turn into a ghost.
No, but should we actually do that? I think that'd be
Kill
her?
me?
No.
No,
It's
no,
illegal.
no.
As
I'm
much as
talking
I
about
would love
ghost
to, I
hunting.
don't want to go to jail.
Ghost hunting.
I think I would poop my pants.
But it would be so fun.
I'm
smell like
terrified. I'm so scared. I might watch a lot of horror movies, but the second you scare me, I'm crying like a little baby.
I think we should look into that.
Can we go to Chernobyl?
What?
Chernobyl?
the radioactive place?
Yes, there's gotta be ghosts there.
Do you not know about Chernobyl? Like, actually, I need you to be for real right now and don't pull my leg like you did 2 seconds ago.
I heard of it, but I don't know what y'all are talking
It's like there's,
about.
I don't remember if it didn't blow up, but there's like a bunch of radioactive waste
Yeah.
there. And they had to, it was like a town.
There's like mutant creatures now. 'Cause
Yeah.
they've adapted to
Like
the radioactivity.
No, that was a volcano.
But think of Pompeii, but if the volcano was radioactiveness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there was like a town and they had to evacuate the town and like they keep it
Oh.
sealed, like as sealed off as you can an open area. But
I
like,
feel like I've heard of Chernobyl, but like I don't know what that like is.
It's a city.
Interesting.
and you can't stay there for very long or like you'll like get sick.
And
'Cause you'll have-
Where is it at?
It's in Asia, I think. Not
Yeah.
Asia. I think it's in Europe.
Oh, that's too far for
Yeah,
us.
it's not in the U.S.
Sure.
Oh man,
I don't think.
thought we could just drive there.
No.
That's a
Darn.
movie.
That it would make sense though, because Chernobyl's just not like a normal name.
Oh, it's in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Is that-
Okay.
what
What's
continent is
another
that?
unusual hobby?
Beekeeping.
Okay. I
I'd
found
be-
a bee like keeper like outfit in my
You should have bought
Nana's-
it.
No, it was in my Nana's attic.
Oh, you should have did you put it on?
No, it looked a little too musty
Oh.
for me.
Then there's like calligraphy. That was not as unusual.
That's
'cause-
not weird.
That's kind of sick.
This is stuff like you're saying that I watch on like my
Okay,
Facebook
Quidditch.
Reels. I watched that on Harry Potter.
Okay, but no, like people play that.
Excuse
How
me?
do you actually fly with brooms?
You don't fly, you run around.
Wait. Have you guys seen what's it called? Hobby horsing?
Yes,
Oh
yes. My
my
sister makes fun of them.
gosh.
It's so funny.
What?
So-
hobby horsing. You know, like the horse heads on a stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. People take those and pretend to ride them like real horses, and will go jump hurdles.
And like have competitions.
Bro, that sounds like something I would do,
No,
but not like weird.
You would do it in a cool way.
Absolutely.
you wouldn't be cool. I would not be your friend anymore if you did that.
I'm going to go do that now.
Of course you will.
I just want to test you guys
That's toxic.
to see if like actual friendship. I'm sorry that I just wanted to ride my horse and jump a hurdle.
That's not a horse. That's a stick.
It's my horse.
Okay, here's one of the weirdest ones I've ever heard of. Extreme ironing.
Hey yo.
So like you iron clothes, but like in crazy places.
Extremes.
Yo, you should get into that for real.
So basically, like this
Why?
guy is rock climbing and he's ironing something while he's rock climbing.
Oh my gosh, that sounds kind of sick.
No,
Like, that's
that does
crazy.
not sound cool.
Does someone do it while surfing? Please tell me someone's done it while surfing.
I don't. Probably not. You have to plug
Dude,
an iron
that
in.
is one thing I want
How
to
do you
get
plug
into.
in an iron on a mountain?
He probably has a battery pack with him.
Then you can have one on the ocean.
Water. And-
rocks.
Why don't you just electrocute yourself?
I I've taken
Let me
several
just
baths
plug.
with
Let me.
toasters.
I was about to say, let me just plug in a toaster. No, I want to get into surfing so bad. I think I'd be awful at it.
I wanted
but
to
want
learn to
so
ice
bad.
skate when I was little.
Okay, I wanted
And
to be a
that's the
surfer,
difference
though.
about us. Surfer, ice skater.
What am I? What do I do?
What did you want to do when you
You're
were
a tree
kid?
climber or something.
Oh my gosh, I still climb trees. I climbed a tree the other day, and
I
I looked at this bird's nest, and there were no eggs in it, and I
I
wanted to cry.
heard about that story.
It was such a good tree.
No, I've always wanted to be a surfer because I loved Soul Surfer,
Mm-hmm.
and I
So
was
the one
like,
where she got bit by a shark?
yes, I always thought I was gonna be Bethany Hamilton with 2 arms.
You thought you were gonna be a lot of people.
Huh?
You thought you were gonna be a lot of people.
I had big dreams, and now look at me. I have no dreams, and I failed at all of them.
You're making a documentary right now. # Spare to Strike. Go check it out soon when it comes out. Where can we find that thing?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, check it out there.
We'll just see. It should be good. Going off of my hobby of basketball and March Madness and everything, one thing I really want to do is, obviously, if the Hogs ever make it far, I want to go to the national championship. I want to be able to follow them to like every game. That would be like a dream of mine, to go to every single stadium and also follow them in March Madness, because you get to go to all these different places. Like on Thursday, they get to go to Rhode Island, and I think that's going to be so cool.
Ooh, Rhode Island. Wow.
Have you ever been to Rhode Island?
No, because it's the smallest state ever.
I'm so
It's so
sorry.
tiny.
We live in Arkansas.
Why would you want to go to Rhode Island?
Because it's a new place that's not Arkansas. And they get to go everywhere. And I just think that'd be so cool to travel. That's like one thing I really want to
So
do.
traveling.
That would be your hobby.
But traveling, but also just following the Hogs.
I used to want to do like a van life, like live in a van and travel the U.S.
That's interesting. I don't think I could live in a van.
I think I could.
I think
I could.
I mean, I think I could do it, but I would like complain the whole time.
You absolutely would. 100%. But I think I could do it. I would love doing that. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's what we should do. Honeymoon. Listen. All right. Small wedding. Save up bajillions of dollars. We buy this subpar van. We put a toilet in it, a sink in it, and hook a water hose to it. And we just go drive
Where are you getting the
places.
water from?
The water hose.
Where's the water coming from?
The sky.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Every girl's dream for their honeymoon. A van.
Okay, this probably seems very weird, and you're probably gonna make fun of me, but one hobby that I used to have when I was little was collecting rocks.
Do I still do that? What are you talking about?
Like I
My
have a
little brother
pink
does
rock
that.
and a purple rock, and
You had a purple rock?
Oh, my little brother would collect them and then color them.
oh no, I'm talking about like I don't know if these are actual rocks or like gemstones. Then maybe
It
maybe
was
that's what
probably
they are.
gemstones.
Probably, but yes. And then this sounds really. This makes it sound like I was really lonely. I would hide these rocks, but then I would find them in my own room.
It's like playing tag by yourself.
I used to
Yeah.
do that because I had no one to play with.
That's so sad.
So I would hide.
Or-
And then one time I hit a rock and then I really couldn't find it and it was just lost forever.
I would always like reenact movies or shows I watched, and I would play all the characters.
You would do that.
I did. I would do that. Now, Nathan, what is one hobby that you wish you could do? It's like on the bucket list of something you really wish you could do. Money was not an issue.
Okay, something that like I wish I could do.
Rock climbing,
I do that. It's
skydiving,
not a hobby.
bungee jumping. Yes, it can be.
Skydiving's a hobby?
Some people do it a lot.
Dude, no, I
They're
got it.
skydiving
No.
instructors, so clearly someone has to like it enough to do it.
But I mean, okay, but listen, wingsuiting. That sounds so fun.
If I ever saw you in a wingsuit.
Bro, I'm flying past you.
I wish I could make a hobby out of playing with go-karts. Like, I wish I could do that every day. Like, drive a
Playing
go-kart.
in go-kart. Okay.
Like, you know, like in Branson, they have... Yes, I wish I could do that, like, every day, and that could become my hobby. Like, oh, she's the girl that just goes go-karting all the time.
I love go-karting. I'm terrible at it.
Oh, I'm not. Me and my dad always race.
I feel like if we did it, I would just
And
come
for
for
some-
you the whole time.
Maybe we should all go somewhere and go go-karting for spring break.
I'm gonna kill someone.
No, he'll hurt.
I will
It's so
flip you.
fun. It's so fun.
No,
I will end up being last.
I will flip someone
No,
over the barriers.
it will be me because
Why?
I'll always be like trying
That's
to hit
so
you.
fun. It's only okay. Listen, with everything in life, it's
He's
so much
actually
more
insane.
fun if there's a possibility of death. The higher the chance of death, the more fun it is. Now, once you get past like the 80%, that's a little scary. But like skydiving, chance of death, so fun. Bungee jumping, same thing. Rock climbing, same thing.
Anyway.
I'm
thank
just
you
saying.
so much for tuning in to this week's episode. And if you missed last week, you should totally listen to us yap about the tragic L's that we have taken.
Yes, and comment down below what some of the most unique hobbies you have are.
Yeah.
We would love to hear them. We would. So we will see you back here next week when we talk about procrastination.
Which we all know about. Actually, I do not know about.
I know a lot about it.
I don't.
So make sure you come back and listen because we have a lot to say.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.